Yeah, Annie, I think saving for the mountain is wise, to be sure. Okay, and we're hoping that we scout the creature den, because I just realized we do not necessarily know where the creature den is. We do. All right, it was pre-scouted. I think anytime there's a goal, you get the creature den. Now, I'm going to put Bonnie in slot 2 here, and we're going to go, I think, right to right. This will give us a few encounters to figure out how this team is going to work. If this team is going to work. This team was definitely stronger with Barristan. But we will see. Slime mold is rolling in. It's a shame we can't go after the Leviathan, said no one ever. So let's see. Wait. Oh, is this affecting Bonnie positively? It is. So you would get Bonnie energy and Dismas energy, but you don't need it. Bonnie gets that, but with nothing. Okay, so we're not getting much out of this. How close are Bonnie and Dismas? Oh, they are already tight. So this is our best choice.
Tried and tested. A bond to be
Yeah, that is true, Annie. Okay, we picked up some milk-soaked linen, which all of a sudden here is not terrible. I'll probably put that there, since now we know the Leviathan's breath is going to be a... Dismas really wants to go die to the Leviathan. That's nice. Ooh. So last time we got an academic study here, we got that new academic study intro that we hadn't seen before. We've actually seen both of its trinkets now, and they are both pretty exceptional. Okay, this is kind of the turn order that I imagined, so this is good. So Bonnie's going to be able to juggle with Dismas, which means many more goodies from them. But the stress healing is a problem. Probably should have used a laudanum there, and we probably need to prioritize getting more laudanum, because that is our... Is that literally our only stress heal? Feels bad. The music, it soothes our soul, right? I do love the jaunty shroud music, even if it comes with a downside. I mean, can we say no to a shambler? The answer is no. We cannot say no to a shambler. Audrey and Dismas have enough friendship to take it. Lost in space. Uh-oh. All right. Oh, this is a good start. That's not so good. Is there your debuff resist not that high? Okay, good start. We got the stealth here too. Okay, I don't know. This is gonna be a tough fight. I'm not convinced we've got this one. Okay, so not all shamblers are created equal, I think is all I have to say on that front. That was a nice confluence of events, to say the least. The trinket that we got from it is basically worthless from my perspective, though. But yeah, so I think that this Bonnie Dismas synergy of we need to make sure that Dismas always goes before Bonnie is the one tricky bit. Because we want, so right now Dismas is at 6 and Bonnie is at 6. So we actually want to speed up Dismas and slow down Bonnie. I think the Gnarly Knuckles could go like over here for now until we get something better, because I really, point blank shot happening before Bonnie acts is like very beneficial for us. I was a little disappointed, Rob, that we got the one Death's Door proc there. It could have been a 3-action Shambler. Wow. Also, these boxing gloves are doing work. But yeah, see, getting him back up front serves many purposes. Not the least of which is that he does more damage in the front row. All right, I'm going to start working on that, though. But I think it's worth moving her forward to try and do that. Having a hard time getting his stress down. Man-at-Arms was killed on a first death blow attempt by a cherub that hit for 0 or 1 damage. That was the kill, Tito. It was on the Guardian fight. We got crit by the Deacon. And that put us on Death's Door, and the Cherub finished the work. Okay, so you and Dismas, yeah, you're tight enough. So we'll grab this one, and we need to do this because we're getting mastery out of it. Yeah, it was unfortunate, but then we just did a Shambler in 4 actions, so that felt nourishing to the soul. You're a survivor. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Rusty. Gosh, the vulnerable is coming in hot and heavy here. They need to lay off a little bit, I feel like. Inseparable. The best worst, right? Okay, we'll get rid of that. And then I'm going to fully remove all of their dodge, just because I think it is worth removing. Shambless. I feel like there's that wine type, Chablis. I feel like that's also in the same category. Oh, resists. Hate to see that. I'm hitting this one because we have Pirouette available here. Although I guess these things aren't dying as fast as I expected them to. Blatant spiders. Oh, thank you, Innie. Maybe that should be my first short video on my gaming channel. Is the 10-second clip of killing a Shambler instantly. It was that was pretty satisfying, and also definitely under a minute. Now we can't do much here. So I'll just do that, but we'll blind this guy up. All right, Rusty, have a good one. That was a record for me too, Annie. Wow, that was a huge heal. Okay, so that was very bad timing-wise, because now we're here. Unfortunate. So they get a full turn, which is not the way we want this to go. Shambler in shambles. Under a minute, perfect length. All right, Innie, I think we will do that. Let's see. Why? Oh, why? Okay, I think we do lunge here because I want to get Paracelsus in the back row. Get the corpses gone. Yeah, it'll be very curious. I've never had. I did do one YouTube short for the other YouTube channel that that I've been neglecting as of late. But yeah, it could be fun. Let's see. I think I will do that. That felt very satisfying. Which lair mob, Innie? Are we talking about the Leviathan? Alright, so we got one mastery. We didn't get the bonus mastery, so it's only going to be 3 for clearing out the creature den. But that's still good for business. How's our inventory space going? Whoops, that's the wrong button. Oh yeah, we're sitting pretty. Well, well, well. How lovely it is to have to deal with this shenanigan. Yeah, I can... Oh, that was through an improved dodge into a stun. Wait, what the... Excuse me? Skull Toss does not have a shuffle. Is that... Oh, Lost in Space. Okay, it took me a second to figure it out. That was very annoying. The whole team is stunned. This is going to be a little messy, I fear. And the stress is just getting out of control at the moment. I'm going to blind him. So it doesn't matter if we... 3 to 5, 2 to 3, 3 to 5, 9% crit, 19% crit. So we'll go with that one. We're trying to burn this guy down because double ghoul is just a bear. Yeah, Annie, it's very high stress. The Leviathan fight, the 2 stress on batter is single-handedly the most brutal part of it all. That is just vicious. I'm gonna rely on this guy to die of his own volition. So I'm gonna start working on this back guy, but that may be 15% is not 0. Okay, the blind is good. Okay, and then she's not going to be able to do much here. Probably should be saving those laudanums, but... Okay, let's... Oh, the ordering on that was just slightly off. I think this is worth it. It's on cooldown? Are you joking me? And also, why does moving remove stealth? Please, game. Explain to me.
A master stroke.
If double ghoul with dodges would have was really, really brutal. I don't like this guy's having one more turn before before we get him roasted.
The slow suffering begins.
22. That was way less than I expected it to be. Do we have cauterize on the bar right now? I think we do. Can we cauterize from position 1? So many questions, so little time. No cauterize on the bar. Unfortunate. But yeah, Annie, so 2 stress on batter from the Leviathan feels really bad. It's basically 4 stress every single round on your tank, and it is unpleasant, to say the least. Let's see, we're all out of these. Put the laudanum somewhere else so we can put that there, and then I'll keep the milk-soaked linen because eventually we're going to get a breath. And the breath giving 1 stress, Annie, is also absolutely vicious. Yeah, so there's... The Leviathan fight has become rather untenable once again. To the point where I just... No matter how prepared you are, I can't imagine it ever being a good idea. Well, we're doing this either way. Yeah, it's overtuned, and I think I understand where the overtunation comes from, which previously was like a little elusive to me. But what it comes down to is I think they released the boss, and people knew how to play the game. And it was the first boss they released since people knew how to play the game. And as a result, they saw people, like, crushing it, basically, right off the bat. And they were like, well, this just won't do. And the reason people were doing well is because they understood the mechanics of the game and how to kind of play around the boss, as opposed to the boss being too easy. But they took it as a signal of the boss being too easy. And the rest is history. I'm not going to lunge forward because I think that that would be a bad plan. It would put Dismas in a bad position.
Easily resolved.
All right. All hands on deck is not terrible, although the speed is annoying.
Steady yourself.
A little scary. Just can't get Dismas up front, can I? We got a big lunge here. Yeah, and I want to get Paracelsus back. So I'm gonna... Less baddies is good for business. Yes, that is true, Innie. I mean, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. The stress caused meltdowns that also reduced hit point pools, etc., but yes, the sheer damage was very problematic, to be sure. Okay. I need to do some healing. That would be great. A little healing would go a long way. What can this guy do? Does he have any... He can keel haul all the way back to here. That's slightly worrisome.
A little help, impeccably timed.
Let's just blind him up. Maybe that'll be worth something. No, it was not worth anything.
Is a lesson learned.
I mean, I generally agree, Innie, but I do think that there's still counterplay there, right? Like if you know that that's a potential, like you can play around it. So gaining 1 stress on Bonnie, I think, is better here.
Lamentably, there is no other
I'm on the fence here, basically. This saves us 2 stress, keeps 2 people low, but this kind of evens our stress load out. So I'll go this way, because I kind of want the fight. Let's keep the stress distributed. I also really think that some of these buildings we're going by, they're these nice windows. It would be awesome if they put the next hero in the windows leading up to the next release. Like they just put a little bounty hunter hidden away in one of the windows. It would be absolutely fantastic. Let's see. So Bonnie already went, but Bonnie went before Dismiss, so that's unfortunate. That was a nice heal on the wrong person. I was gonna say, we take her out and then we use the Plague Doctor to drop this front guy. And then maybe we slow roll this guy just a little bit to get a tiny bit of healing done. Combos. Is Dismiss even healable? So I would say that the counterplay is to value dot resistance, right? Which is not great counterplay, I will admit. But there's something to be said for that. Yeah, and then I'm leaving our Plague Doctor low, but I don't want to proc any negative relationships, but yeah, no, I think large hits that also yield dots are the bane of every player's existence for sure. In Darkest Dungeon 1 and 2, there's only so much you can do. Now, what's our bauble supply looking like? Our bauble supply is not great. We're almost at the point where Brilliant Brew is going to deactivate, which is a bit of a shame, but... So I have to tank 2 relationships to fight here. It's Bonnie and Dismiss. We can probably afford it. Alright. But that's a shame. How many smoke bombs do I need to win? More. Always more smoke bombs. This is a terrible start, as a side note. Holy cow. That's a ton of stress. There's the Leviathan's breath. You love to see it. The stress just keeps coming in. And unfortunately, I don't think I can afford to, Wow, the Leviathan's Breath really wrecked us pretty good, didn't it? This fight's very worrisome. I think it smells truly awful. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's only so much I can do here. Okay, I can't move Paracelsus right now, which means I need to not pirouette with her. Wish I had cauterized. That's my own darn fault.
An unavoidable end.
We got lucky here. That's for sure. Keep that coming down.
Dragged back from the brink.
Yeah, Jensen. Oh my gosh. The game is like, you didn't pick up Cauterize, it's your own fault. We're killing Dismas. Yep. Yep. I kind of smelled that one coming a mile away, unfortunately. Today is just, it is a humbling day to be playing Darkest Dungeon. But it was my own fault. That's stress for everybody, or at least used to be. Yeah, I should have had Cauterize on the board.
All problems have their solutions. Even the
And when I do equip Cauterize, nobody bleeds. But I did indeed. Let's see. Well, we're gonna hobble our way in. People are gonna get stressed. It's gonna be what it is. I think it is probably wise to make sure that we have Incision on the board here, and Pick to the Face on the board here, and I'm gonna leave Cauterize off. No, I'm not. That would be very stupid. We will let Ransack go. So I guess the main thing, Ini, is counterplay has gradients, right? Like if your definition of counterplay is being able to 100% neutralize a threat, then no, there's no counterplay for a lot of what the Leviathan has going on. Yeah, whatever. We'll damage some relationships. We just lost both of our relationships here. But hey, we got the Astroglass Flute. Can't beat that. That's worth all of our relationships evaporating. Well, I guess most of our relationships were with Dismas. He was the one who was maxed out on everybody. We'll go to the Hoarder, even though we didn't quite have a good result there. Pouch of Lie can go. Hold on, do we have... Put that there, and then Milk-Soaked Linen. I'd rather have a Pyrotechnic Dazzler for stunning something. How many teams can kill him in 8 attacks? How many hit points does the Leviathan have? That's an interesting question. Let's see. What... The Hastening History would have been interesting. I think Songbook of Touching Dirges is a good investment. A Whiskey Barrel is a good investment. Since we're going to be rebuilding relationships again here. Ooh, the Merchant's Guild Seal could be pretty nice. I'm also eyeing this Hastened History, but I don't think I'm going to pick that up. I'll grab another Shimmering Doohickey. I'll grab, and then I'll call that good, I guess. Because we already had one of these, so I knew that I could just stack them up. Also, our food situation. Good thing we only want Slime Mold. Yeah, I mean, I do think rushing down the Leviathan is the play, but we pretty much did that the last time that we killed them in that earlier fight, and no stun, unfortunate. Don't need stuns. Don't need stuns in our life. 3 to 6. Just get rid of one. I think that's the smart play. I wouldn't have minded the move there, but game is really, really trying to ruin things a tiny bit here. And of course, the one who we need to heal has a bleed now, but no guarantee that we're going to be able to cauterize before they bleed out. This is a humbling experience. Stealing your glory. Your glory is a cauterize. Yeah. Your glory is a cauterize. Can't hit anything, so I'm just gonna do that. Alright. We're not dead. Oh, magic. Have you not seen the shroud at all yet? It is very exciting. They added a whole new region, and it's pretty awesome. The game has really really decided to put the hurt on me, hasn't it? Holy cow. I need more heals, so I can't pirouette as much as I would like to.
And now, the greatest test of all. Self-reliance.
We just have to survive a little longer. Probably should have pushed that button sooner. Oof. 155 health over 8 turns is hard. Yeah, and the blinds. Yep.
This work is noble.
Whew. This is, we are not thriving at present. Probably should keep the Nightshade concoction, but I think, that'll just have to be good enough. Audrey should probably get the Brilliant Brew, except it's too dark for us to benefit from it. And then, unfortunately, I suspect full stack of slime mold. We're not going to have the 100 tokens, not that we were going to get anything too interesting from it. But there's still a Poet Leper waiting in the wings. Okay, we'll take the Feast almost no matter what. Thank you for that game, and take those. We're gonna need some stress healing, but I think that's all we're gonna take for now. Now, who has smoke bombs? Put those there, and then at least for now, this will counteract some of the Leviathan's breath. Yeah, I mean, I get that the hand is meant to be interfaced in a similar way to the way that the Hag's Cauldron was, where you're just supposed to kind of hit it, you know, and do your thing with it. But it's hard. But if we make it to the end of this, which yeah, I'm gonna accept that we're not gonna do this fight. And, oh good, another fight that we can coward our way out of. I have no idea what our relationships are going to look like at the end of this. I think we're probably going to be in pretty bad shape, but we've picked up some good consumables for the inn, and certainly good things could happen if we came up with the right collection, or the right final person to add into this mix. The leper would probably be best. Oh, great. I'm going to spend the 16 But it looks like we're going to get ambushed by cultists. That's probably going to be the thing that kills us. We're only at 5 torch. Not that we had a lot of options to correct that, but... I feel like Bonnie's just about to go over the edge. I really don't want to fight cultists right now. I'm not touching the controls in hopes that that the cultists don't notice me. They're gonna get me after I get softened up by this fight. Joy of joys. Oh, good. Just what I need is one of these little guys. Our stress looked okay for a second there. That resist is going to be unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to use one of these to get the extra damage out of this in hopes that we can just delete both of these. Wow, that was not quite what we needed to happen there.
On to the next.
Now, unfortunately, this baby is going to cause 3 stress to someone when it hatches. There's the 3 stress. Bonnie melts down. Oh, and it became a fishmonger, too? Great. At this point, if Bonnie dies, like, we can probably limp in even without her, and maybe that's for the best. Hey, there's something. Okay, I'm going to try and get stuff moved up to the front here. Good hit. Not quite enough. We're going to get flensed. The baby's hatching is also a big problem. For sure. There's the flens. Well, we can at least cauterize it, because I put that on my bar like a genius way before we needed it, right? I mean, yes, the Leviathan is many more attacks than the Hag ever was. The Leviathan is brutal, no doubt, no doubt.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
Oh, thank you for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid, Shaigita. Much appreciated. How were you playing Darkest Dungeon 2? Welcome everybody in. We're having a bit of a I would say a suboptimal run at the moment. We've had some bad luck, but yeah, thank you to everyone who's swinging by and saying hi. You may be watching our undoing as we speak. Thank you, Shaigita. Much appreciated. Hope your runs went well today, and to everybody who's swinging by, welcome. We're going to be limping into the end here. We lost our man-at-arms and we've lost our highwaymen, which is not like us. We usually don't have too many problems with these runs, but I asked for adversity when we first started out here, and boy oh boy did I get it. We're also about to get ambushed, so you can't kill what's already dead. Yeah, that is oh, and they're elite. Okay, this is probably the end of our run right here. So you may have arrived just in time to watch our undoing, because this is gonna be really ugly. That might breathe just the tiniest bit of hope into our into things. Okay, that's a good start.
Early results
The one with the crit surviving is not the best, given that we're out of position to even give a heal to Bonnie. So 3 to 6. Not a high roll. So let's see, if only Audrey survives, we can just build a totally new team around her, right? Bonnie, you living or you dying? All right. Bonnie chooses life, so that's something. Let's see, I think... What's the play here? This is a 25% chance of a kill, which is not great. I feel like I want to get her up front and move the Plague Doctor back so we can get some healing. So yeah, so we're doing this mainly for the 25% chance of the game not being a complete and utter jerk to us. We get the crit, and we get the cauterize. And then I guess I'll just mag rain to get this thing up to the front, because I don't think healing at this point is particularly important. That is some serious theory crafting you got there, Innie. I believe every word of it, to be sure. But the Leviathan has proven a nasty sucker, to be sure. All right, and we have survived. I really thought we wouldn't, but we got very lucky with the RNG on the start of that fight. Oh yeah, Plague Doctor is unquestionably still meta. That trinket is not going to do us much good. I kind of wish that that Bonnie had died, if I'm being honest. Don't let her know that I said that, but let's see. I don't think we need more storage space. Chalk dust can go. That can go. We might be going to the library, so I'll hang on to that for a moment, and that's enough to for us to limp in. Only 5 leagues to go, indeed. I can see the light of the inn. Poor Bonnie. I mean, it just would have been okay if she had fallen over. So we really, really want to see the leper as our +1 here. We got an occultist. I cannot express how much we did not need an occultist. Oh boy. Alright, so we're not going to cause a meltdown, so we'll do this first. Give everybody the stress, but start to build some relationships back. Feast. Hope for lots of yellow. Alright, that was a perfect one of those. Now, Toon Hummer is not great. Lost in Space has been very annoying. But it does give you stealth, which I guess is interesting. Lazy Eye missed the mark Tippler. Wow, could you be any worse? Oh, Natural Eye and Lazy Eye. Al is something, that's for sure. All right, do we have any? Okay, we have another one of those. Another roast beast is going to be good for business. I don't know how we're going to make this team work though. This is a weird one. I'll grab the pipeweed, grab the roast. Never say no to smoke bombs, but I think that might be it. At the Wainwright, we're good. Good is too strong a description of what we are, but we're not terrible. Oh yeah, we can't feast immediately. That's fine though. Bonnie, you and I guess Al. Just for the stress reduction. I'm not going to buy food. We're just going to go, this is going to be all slime mold all the time. See if we get a disease out of it. No such luck. Alright, so how do we build this team? I think I'm probably going to put I mean, we're going to be shuffling like crazy, so I'm going to be using Binding Shadows, I think, as my primary attack. And I think we're going to be going for... We'll take Demon Pull. I don't think we're going to be able to reliably get Abyssal going, so that's not going to be interesting. We're going to have Rid, Burning Stars, maybe and a Nemesis. Maybe do something like this, and we just rely on Binding Shadows for its combo point generation. Because once upgraded, Binding Shadows does put out some good combo points. So let's see. We need more combo to make this team work. So we're going to grab Dragonfly, which we're probably going to do anyways. Dead of Night is probably high on the list, but... Let's see. Yeah, we're also a little starved on Mastery. I think Indiscriminate Science is going to be important. Battlefield Medicine, I think we can hold off for a minute on. And then... This pulls more, and it stuns if we have unchecked power. Rid is also decent here. Sack Stab. I might grab Sack Stab and actually drop Demon Pull for Sack Stab. I'm not... Demon Pull is useful, though. I think Noxious Blast might be a good pickup here, and then probably pick to the face. Because I think we're going to be really out of position. Actually, no, Dead of Night. We'll do that one. All right. Sir, we need damage. Exterminate. Visit the Creature Den for 3 mastery. All right, we're going to the feeder. Let's, oh, shoot. Hold on, we're not going to the feeder. We don't have a trophy yet. We don't have a trophy. Is Sack Stab that much harder hitting? 3 to 6, 4 to 8 on upgrade. What is the upgrade on Sack Stab? No, it's the same as Binding Shadows. So we need a trophy. This is the high roll. But I'm not excited about fighting the... Wait, does Audrey have 25 hit points with 10% plus? Jeez. Squishy, squishy. What are we giving you for trinkets also? That's another whole other question. I might give these to Al. Nah, it's improving our lunge. All right, well, let's see. We got to get down to work, and I guess the feeder has the highest possibility of giving us the best shot at success. We have to take out the Harvest Child no matter what, and then we have to do the Creature Den. So let's not mince words about it.